Video is basically going to be all about the green flags that you're probably missing in your relationship. Okay, let's get right into the video. In this generation, this Gen Z, this woke generation, these people who like to, oh, I have a voice, I have a this, we have disregarded the whole essence of green flags. And now everybody wants a man who is a walking red flag. What the actual heck? First things first, let's define what green flags and red flags are, because I mean, I throw this word a lot and people throw this word a lot on the internet space, right? So green flags basically is the positive things that you notice, of the positive traits or characteristics that you notice in a potential partner or a subject matter or a thing or a particular discourse, right? And obviously red flags, red signal, danger, warning, flash, right? The negatives. And this generation is like there's something tying our umbilical cord to red flags, to danger, to negative, because we feel like, oh, there's something spicy about red flags. And see, spicy will lead you to your. I don't know what exactly it is about choosing to stay with the red flag, thinking you can turn it green. Auntie, no, it's not your job to turn a red flag to a green flag. I don't even know. I've not seen situations that it happens. Maybe once in a blue, but it's very rare. And that person has to be willing to be worked on to become a green flag. So do you understand where I'm coming from? But as a young lady who is in this generation, I don't want you to be influenced by culture or mainstream media or perspectives of what these online expert relationship gurus think about relationship and how your own should be formed. If a man does not give you $2 billion as a young girl for your 25th birthday or for your 21st birthday, he doesn't love you. If a man does not put you on an allowance or pay you salary, he doesn't love you. If a man does not call you every 2 minutes, he doesn't love you. If a man, like, why? These things, when I see them, I get irritated. In all honesty, there's this particular girl I know online. I will not call names. I will just, her ideas, her perspectives, her viewpoints irritates me, because sometimes when I watch some of the videos that she makes about, men and the standards that women should set, I mean, it's so misleading. And she forgets that there are young ladies on her channel who are probably looking up to her or who have modeled her, right, in their lives, and will be misled by some of the things that she's saying. Sometimes I wish I could just carry a mic and start my podcast and combat and counter all these negative things I'm seeing online. See, let me tell you something. Culture should not be the defining point of your relationship or your life. It is like, I'm done with that. Culture defined me so much that I fell into depression. Is it a relationship? Is it financial? Is it goal wise? It defined me so much that I fell into depression. And I had to wake myself up that, girl, what are you doing? A man doesn't have to place you on a monthly allowance, but he still loves you. A man doesn't have to follow you to the salon, hold your bag, carry your feet, buckle your shoe, but he still loves you. There's so many of these things. Like, the list is endless. But now you see, the issue with you, or the issue that we face as young girlies in this generation, is that society has defined what a man should do for us. Or society has defined, in short, society has given us a timetable for, actions that a man should play out. Like I told you in my previous video, I have a clear definition of who I want or what I want in a potential partner. And that for me is based off of the core principles of the Bible. I keep saying it because you need to get your principles from somewhere. So where are you getting your principles from? And because of this society defined sort of like how relationship should look like, most of our young ladies now are now, would I say, I won't say misled. Yes, misled is the word, but they have rather unreasonable standards that they've set for their lives, unrealistic standards. Now, a girl who has not even earned 200K wants a man who makes 5 billion monthly, wants a man who has a Tesla car in Nigeria, who drives a Lamborghini. You have not earned 200K. You are still collecting 30K for mommy and daddy. The only thing is that you have breast and bum bum, and you think you've made it in life. I beg. I'm not saying you should not have standards. Standards are good because they sort of like set boundaries for you. They're awesome. But then let's be realistic. You're still collecting 20K from mommy in a month, maybe 100K. That's your pocket money from mommy or from daddy. And you want a man that earns 5 billion, that earns 5. Your thinking capacity and thinking capacity of the man is not even the same. If you're having conversations, what will you be saying? If he's talking to you about investors, if he's talking to you about, his business challenges, what exactly will you be saying? Do not set this sort of like unrealistic standards in a partner. Let's say you have someone that's still work in progress, just as you are work in progress. Why are you putting pressure? Why are you killing? Why are you pushing, sending that son of man to depression? You don't expect Otedola and one Adeyemi somewhere that is still a middle class guy earning 500k maybe, earning 300k maybe, to put you on a 5 million naira salary. He has his mother, he has family that he's piggybacking on as well. What exactly are we doing? Let's be very fair. If roles were to be switched and the pressure that is being put on these men should be put on you ladies, how would you actually feel? See, let me tell you something. I, for one, I love work. I love the value that comes from my work. I love the money that comes from my work. Even it's very rare. I've not gone out and a man will say, "Oh, I'm paying this." Like, I go out with the mentality that I'm the one paying the bills. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I built myself to that standpoint. You attract basically what you believe, what you are, what you stand for. So if you're a lady that you're building yourself, you're still work in progress, you're still learning, you're still finding your path, you're still defining who you are, what you want to be, you're still planning your goals, planning your businesses. How about now? Why are you putting pressure on that sort of man? I see all this news, or what I say, blog posts online where some men will share screenshots of some of the unrealistic demands or requests from their potential talking stage just to test if they are man enough. That is nonsense. Why can't they test if we're woman enough? If the roles were reversed, like I said before, how would you feel? I saw this story online. A lady was saying, "Oh, she just met the guy, oh," and the next thing she's like, "Hello, yeah, my house rent is due. It's 2 million naira. I don't have the money. Can you loan me? Can you give me this 2 million naira?" And the man was like, "We just met. That is the first thing you are saying. Imagine you as a lady, a man you just met is asking you. Sometimes put yourselves in these shoes. Like, this unrealistic standard we're setting as young ladies, it's terrible. So for me, what works is that a man that can sacrifice. When I say unthinkable sacrifices, I don't even have to ask for it. Attention, respect, care. A man who has a vision. A man who is an international value asset, like someone who you can see that, this person know where they go. Because sometimes you don't meet your potential partner where they are meant to be. You meet them on the journey. Like, it's a journey. So if you're willing and ready to be committed to going on that journey with this person, trust me, invest in it. If you believe, if you see that there's a vision somewhere, invest in it. Your man will be smoking online. How now? Your man will be sagging online. How now? And you say, if you'll be there as a lady, as a virtuous woman, as a lady who has a vision as well, you'll be there. I mean, how now? I'm sorry if I'm dragging your tearing your skin, but this is what it is. And guys, let me tell you, are not left out of this conversation, okay? You two also set unrealistic standards in ladies that you want. You want a lady who has big bone, that big breast. If a lady is, petite and whatnot, she's not the ideal type of woman that society. What exactly defines beauty standards? You are a guy. You want a lady who is a baddie. A bad in the sense that she goes to the car every morning, every night. So a lady who you can show off in your gang, in your group, because, oh, she has the assets and whatnot. When you have spiritual problem, you tell me if it's obule that you used to pray for you. What exactly? Go and look for a Proverbs 31 woman. I'm not saying, I mean, find who you want, but still on still. Like, do not also set unrealistic standards. Oh, don't take ladies for a fool. If you have a lady or a genuine girlfriend who is, hustling, working hard for her money, you choose to take your money somewhere. You cannot give your girlfriend XYZ amount, but you can give a quote unquote a baddie this amount. Sometimes I just think about these things that I see online and it baffles me a whole lot. Nobody's perfect. No side is perfect. I feel like it all boils down to the individual themselves. There's a level of work that we have to do in ourselves to get better counsel or create like a blockage of these perspectives or viewpoints that you see online that culture says this is what it should be, and create your own on the core principles of the Bible. I don't want to go so much further into this video because I feel like we're behind time. But yes, if you found this video helpful, make sure you share to that your friend who you have been telling about this particular topic. Share this video. Share it to her. And then also, please subscribe. If you want to share your story to inspire someone, maybe you would like to come on the show, or maybe you would like to, share your story with me, and then I can keep you anonymous and also share your story, just talking about it to inspire someone, to change someone's life. Please kindly leave a comment, or, you can inbox me on Instagram and on TikTok as well. And I would love, love, love to hear your stories. And I also share your stories so we can learn from them as well. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, like, and yeah, join our community. See you in the next one. Toodles.